Hello, y'all. Do not come for me about this fucking shirt. I'm serious. Because I know some people about to look at this, and the first thing they're about to see is, oh my god, she's wearing a Lakers shirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, people really about to be hurt over this shirt. I'm not a Lakers fan. Okay? For the record, this is my boyfriend's sweatshirt. And for the record, he is not a Lakers fan. We are both not Lakers fans. We barely know what a Lakers is. Okay? It's cold out here in the Bay Area. It's cold right now. We've been reaching 40s. That's a separate issue. I'm cold. This is a nice, well-made sweatshirt that happens to say Lakers.
Before we begin, I'd like to say that my opinion does not represent that of all Black people. I encourage everyone to watch this and formulate their own opinions. If you are Black and allow your non-Black friends to use the N-word, ask yourselves why. If you are not Black and use the N-word, ask yourselves why. Where does this desire to use the word come from? Ask yourself if you truly comprehend the history behind it. That is all. Let's begin.
Anyway, I came here to talk about a thing, and I will address that thing. You can't say nigga unless you're Black. I don't know how else to break it to y'all. Why are you saying nigga if you're not Black? Like, who told you could say nigga? People have explained it to me over and over again. Every time they explain it to me, I feel like I'm further and further away from understanding how they could come to the conclusion that it is okay to say nigga. I don't know, like, my reasons, and hear me out. I have listened to you argue over and over again on why you should be able to say nigga, and here are my reasons why I believe that you should not. The connection to the word nigger. I mean, like, come on. You can't say nigger. That's like a given. You know you can't say nigger. That's not even, like, debatable amongst any persons in 2019. Sometimes y'all mean it as a term in which to greet in a friendly manner. It don't matter how you mean it, because it's still related to the word nigger. It's still a variation of the word, okay? And that word holds a significant power to it, whether or not people are willing to admit it. In the history of the United States, it holds a certain power. That's all agreed upon. Rico, he's trying to step on my laptop, and it's not the business. Your family members don't be using it in no friendly manner, okay? Don't play. Your family members be hella racist, hella colorist, perpetuate white supremacy as fuck. So you grew up around an area where people of your family have been using this term nigga without the hard ER as an insult. They have been using the word nigga as an insult, basically, you know? Or they use it as a friendly term and turn around and are racist towards Black people. There is a specific word equivalent for nigger in basically every language and even some dialects. And what that means is that there is a Spanish equivalent for a slur that's kind of equal to nigger. I won't say it, but I know a lot of my Spanish speaking homies know what the fuck I'm talking about, because that ain't the only one. There's not just one, there's multiple, okay? There's multiple with varying degrees of harshness.
Now, I'm not going to go into detail, and I'm definitely not going to try to pronounce all of these words, but I will name a few of the languages listed. So some of the languages that have a slur for Black people include Hawaiian, Russian, Dominican Spanish, Italian, Chinese, Afrikaner, Indian, Japanese, Dutch, Yiddish, Cuban Spanish, Hebrew, Brazilian, Panamanian, Portuguese, Polish, Farsi, Vietnamese, Shawnee, which is a native language, Tagalog, Rhodesian, Finnish, and Korean. I'd like to emphasize that these are just some of the languages that have slurs for Black people. I'm sure there are many, many, many more.
You will never understand the weight of that. Even a native language has a slur for black people, which is, when you think about it, kind of possible. Considering there were some native people who perpetuated slavery, who dealt within the slave trade. So why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have a word for a slur for black people? I need a sip. The word nigga is synonymous with black, okay? Just so everybody's aware. Think of it this way. Since the beginning of US history, black people have been associated with this word, which has also been synonymous with something negative. So black people, nigga, negative. Black people took that, and I don't get mad at black people for using it. I don't even use it like that. I don't even use that often. From what I find, non-black people use it more than black people half the time. Just crazy. I don't know why you would want to say it. I don't know why it's so hard. Why is it such a hard thing to ask of somebody to just not say a word? I don't get that. I really don't. And it's time to start differentiating between white, Afro, and native Latino. We're kind of at that point. We're kind of at that point where we got to start differentiating, because an Afro-Latin person would be able to say nigga because they have roots dealing with, you know, slavery. And then that begs the question, should African people, African-born black people, be able to say nigga? But that's a discussion for black people. That ain't for you to be asking them questions. If you're not black, you don't need to be even asking them questions, okay? Your brain should stop at, I shouldn't say nigga. You shouldn't be asking no questions that you ain't even involved in, okay? This is an argument for black people. I would like to understand why we have somehow become okay with non-black people saying this word. It's not computing to me. I would like to be explained. I would love for someone to explain to me, because if that could be explained to me in a way that I can understand, I could put this to rest, because, you know, I'm tired of fighting this battle too. Like, I'm tired of fighting for it. I'm tired of arguing with y'all, okay? Trying to understand what the fuck y'all is talking about, okay? I would like to know. But if you are not black and you think that saying the word nigga is a term of endearment, you see that it's a term of endearment between black people, and you want to use it as a term of endearment for people in general, why can't you just still respect us enough as your friend not to use it, knowing its roots with the word being a slur, knowing its roots of that word being attached to your human being, you know what I mean? Wherever you go, you a nigga. When I walk outside, people see me as black first. Okay, whether I'm at my job, I'm black first. You may think you're colorblind, but that's not how life works. Because other people, whoever I interact with, will see me as black first. You don't understand that. You just don't understand what that experience is like, with that word being attached to your very being. And just for that alone, you shouldn't be saying the word. You shouldn't be saying, you don't understand it. You don't understand what it means to be a nigga. You don't. Because a nigga is synonymous, and always has been, with black people. And we have the right to take that word back and disallow anyone to say it. If you understand that you will never understand what it is like to live as a black person, then you should know that you should not say it. Tell your friends. You know, I was gonna put on lipstick for this shit, and then I was just like, it ain't even worth it, bruh. Nothing beats some good chapstick. Where my Burt's Bees at? Damn, my house a mess. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Damn, bitch. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Unfortunately. And if you see this and you know me in real life, just act like you don't know about it. Girl, out. That was weak.